In conflict, you can just be an open debate where following a pillar of a society, you have different perception. Understand? For example, let me take example of a situation. For example, let's talk about secessionism since the independence. You have the movement of secessionism in Africa, even in Latin America, even in Asia. The idea here is ideological structure by the fact that the policy designed by a group is not in conformity with the claims of another group. Now, studying the condition of state building, a part can decide not to follow institution or official institution. The fact that they don't follow official institution is a secession. And this one is secession by ideology. Understand? Because people used to have in their mind about secessions, we immediately see armed conflicts. No. Secession is also set by the ideas. How to promote your idea. How to spread your idea in the sense that many others should see that what is proposed is not what is supposed to be. It proposes another alternative. Now, the most popularized orientation, which is the extremist one, where people see guns. But no, there is no movement qualified like that, which started like that. Even if today, we should also be careful with the usage of words, because the variability, what we call today secessionist, what we call today patriotism, can change tomorrow according to the context. Can change according to the context. That's why you see that the classical definition you have concerning peace cannot be absolute, cannot be adapted in our environment, in Africa, for example, or in Cameroon. Taking the case of Cameroon, just remember since the independence, let's say after 1972, they show us the count, the peaceful environment, and so on. Right? But today they are still showing you as peaceful country. At the same time, you have the number of jobless increasing. You have people complaining about founding element of society, the pillar of democracy. You have people who are dying on a daily basis, either because of the conflict, ongoing conflict in North and South, or either because they don't have single funds to go to the hospital. Peace cannot be analyzed, assessed, evaluated in relation to qualitative element or quantitative element of state, which are army, guns. No. Peace also deals with how people live in society. Now the conflict I was saying, it's that contradiction, and the conflict you need at least two parts in interaction. In the sense that you should clearly design and identify through which element they have differences, through which element they have contradiction. And if they used to consider war and armed conflict as the same concept, you will see that in the concept of war, there is a threshold of at least 1,000 victims. To qualify a situation of conflict or armed conflict that this is we are in a war, they should count at least 1,000 people who have been killed or who died. Understand? Okay. If this one has been considered as a convention since the First World War, when you see all what is going on in our countries, can we consider this definition in African milieu? It is difficult. It is difficult because You have the case in our counties, African counties particularly, we qualify as civil war. And in this situation, we are not in front of two conventional armies in opposition. In almost all situations, we are facing ethnic group opposition. Despite the fact that, we should also know it, according to the Convention of Geneva, all of us are civilian, okay? But now, if you use a gun, we change our statutes. You know it? All of us here are civilian. The military, gendarme, officials who are supposed to have guns, okay? If now there is a problem and we use guns, our statute changes. We are no more civilian. We become soldiers. Despite the fact that we are body trained. That's why this definition of 1,000, this definition referring to at least two armies in opposition, cannot be relevant in African milieu. Because African milieu, when you refer to what ethnic movement developed, ethnic movement developed by talking about the new type of conflict. Taking the case of Sierra Leone, Liberia, and in these cases you observe that you have new type of soldiers who are not official and trained soldiers, who are kids, and who are not soldiers because they want it. Understand? Who are soldiers because they have been forced to join some groups. And you will see how this definition will help later on. Because, and they have been forced by the fact that they were not educated. They did not know what is the culture of peace. They did not know the importance of communication. There is a lack of dialogue. There is absence of the culture of peace. Which means that despite the fact that guns are not shouting, people from the family place on top of the society should be working, should be mobilizing, should be educating.